Thank you for joining me for another shave. I know I just did a head shave there yesterday, but you know what? These 3D printed razors came in from Roger Quintero, and I'm just chomping at the bit to do a shave with them. And I'm going to do one today with the travel razor. This thing is awesome. And before I begin, thanks again, Roger. I really appreciate you sending me these razors, and I really like them. And this one is just icing on the cake. He designed this to fit in an Altoids tin, and he recently designed a case for it. And this razor is actually called the InjecTR version 1. And look at his case, and it's got, on the back it says a Roger Quinn design. And his case, it's just perfect how the razor fits in there. And, you know, to get your thumbs, you know, it's perfect. I mean, it holds the razor. It's not flopping around in there. I don't know a lot about 3D printing. Like I told you guys, I wanted to get into it. And, yeah, I mean, look at the lip. Yeah. And as for the razor, it's a twist to open. I'm not going to, because I have a vintage Personna super stainless loaded up in it. And you can see it's loaded up. There's 2 tabs in there. The top cap, the whole thing twists, and then it lifts the cap up, and there's 2 posts. The injector blade goes right on the post, and that's that. And as for the ergonomics of this, the jimping, or, you know, from the print and the texture, it's perfect. And just before I begin, I'm going to have a full review on the AC Matic, but, you know, I really like the flying wing. But, I mean, come on, look at that. It's got the extra length that's just perfect for, you know, for the ergonomics of this. And, yeah, this one's probably going to be in the top 5 of all my razors. And I just love the guard on this. And it's just it's a handsome, gorgeous razor is what it is. All right, well, I'm rambling on. Let's get on to the other things to shave. Since this is an impromptu shave, I'm just going to use what I normally use, you know, during the week for a shave most of the time. I've just got one of my synthetics. And the soap I use the most is Arko. And I've got this shave stick mashed down into here. And to be honest with you, this is the soap I use the most. I've got a bunch of it. It's tallow based. Some people, oh, it's got a smell to it. Doesn't bother me. So I really like Arko. Performance is great. And aftershave today, I'm just going to use one of my favorites, which is Clubman Virgin Island Bay Rum. Alright, let's get on with this shave. This is loaded up. Yeah, you can see the lather channels in there, and just I just like the designs. You can see I'm kind of gobsmacked with the whole with these razors. I've never really been excited about a razor until, you know, these ones. Like really, really excited. Maybe when I first started off collecting, but these really excite me. This 3D printed stuff. So I'm curious to see how this shaves. Hopefully that Personna Super Stainless is good. It's an old blade. It's probably over 40 years old, you know, the blade's there. And I have some, I made a community post. I've got the AC blades coming for that. Those are the professionals. I've got some Accutech injector blades. You know, they used to be Personna. Now they're Accutech, the 20-pack. I've got some Bic Chrome Platinums. And I've got the Accutech Gem stainless coated blades that are a replacement for the Personna ones. Because somebody a while back asked me, I was doing the order on Razor Emporium. So they were like $3. Ordered them. Get that over and done with. And I've got a, this isn't an ingrown hair. This is it's a spider bite. So no, I don't know if he's going to make this available to 3D print, but he's got some other designs. He's got some DE razors that are just, and then base plates. I'm still waiting on my uncle for that. going to thin this out a little bit. I don't know how aggressive this razor is going to be. This is my first shave with any 3D printed razor. So, you guys are along for the ride kind of thing with this. Nothing, I didn't, you know, yeah. So, all right, get the, and I'm just making sure, yes, I do have the septic, just in case. All right, let me dip this in the water. And I don't know, is this PLA Plus? I know a lot of his designs are in this. Oh, that's perfect. Wow. Wow. This is light, but this, wow, I really like how this shaves. Aggression, let me, the aggression on this razor, I've got a little bit of growth, so it's hard to gauge. See, I had the Arko a little thick. Let me rinse out the rinse right out easy. The channels are perfect size. And I cut that. I'm trying not to. Under the nose. I know what I'm taking with me when I travel now. Not flying, you know, in the car. I'd hate to lose this. I'd hate for the TSA to take that on me. Not that I fly anywhere. Let's see. Wow. I really like that razor. I really do. I can't wait to see how this shaves. As he said, this is a little aggressive. We'll see. Yeah. Let me thin this out a little bit. I have a bad habit of not having my lather thinned out enough. I mean, when I'm doing just by myself, I really don't, you know. When it gets too thick, it just clogs the razor, like I showed you. And you don't, you know, you don't have enough water in your lather. And I had someone ask if I bowl lathered Williams. No, I've never bowl lathered. I face lather. I always have. I got that from shaving with Fuzzy. I tried bowl lather when you first got into, and yeah, it's not my thing. If you like doing it, good for you. I just like face lather, and it's something when I started watching shaving with Fuzzy there. Oh, that makes sense. So I've been doing it ever since. And he's got some funny stuff with that. Handy. I like this more than my... You guys know I like the Type M Schick injector, the adjustable. But this, the shave angle, it's intuitive, it's... And still I'm watching my pressure, because this is a really light razor. And it does sing a little bit to it. I did get that, but that's all right. The next will be, my next shave is going to be that AC Matic. So, and he does not have that one for offer for print. I didn't check with this one either. I love the colorway, red and black. But to actually, you know, you see a picture of his designs, then to actually hold one, I'm just, yeah, gobsmacked. So I'm sorry if I keep showing them. I'm just, yeah, I'm over the moon. That's a nice shave right there. Just a little bit up here. I think I know what I like, which is a light razor. You know, I like the Gillette, you know, the modern techs, but yeah, even, yeah, I'm just chasing BBS. That is BBS. Darn near close to it, so. All right, let me rinse off. Do I got any cuts? I don't think so. I'm gonna hit the alum right on that thing though to try to shrink it down a little bit. Get rid of the soap on my. What a nice shave. Or, yeah, I'll get the alum. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, I didn't hit it. I'm not feeling. Yeah, there's a little sting. And I do have a little. Yeah, I'm just staying away from it. Yeah, I may have a little bits of stubble here and there down there. But I don't want to cut that thing wide open. That would stink. Other than like right there, everywhere else, yeah. I'm impressed. All right, the Clubman Virgin Island Bay rum. This isn't as strong as some other Bay rums, like I showed you guys the Ogala I've got. This one doesn't burn as much, and if it does burn, it's the alcohol content that's in it. Whoa, that's a lot. Oh, nice. No burn. Rinse my hands off, and yeah, I'll show you, you know, I'll show you guys, you know, this is how you got to be careful, and you twist, and you see the top cap opens and the blade comes out. And I'm going to rinse this out, and I'm going to let this dry and let this blade dry, and I'll put it back in there and store it in the case. So yeah, cool. I'm over the moon with these 3D printed razors, and they're awesome. Thanks again, Roger. If you guys are interested in Roger's designs, I'll link them like I did in the unboxing video. I'll link them down below. I want to thank you guys for watching. Thanks again, Roger. You guys got any comments or questions about this razor, put it down below. Hope you all have a great week out there until the blades come for this, and that'll be my next shave. Take care out there, and happy shaves.